Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to the campus of Fort Hays State University and the Memorial Union. We have yet another historic announcement as a part of the Journey campaign today. We are here to honor Richard and Dolores Fischli from Logan, Kansas. The Fischlis are a part of what Fort Hays State calls the Wooster Society, an elite group of donors at Fort Hays State that have chosen to take Fort Hays State into account as they make their estate plans. And we couldn't be happier and prouder to have you a part of that society, and we're in awe of your generosity. So thank you for what you're doing today. First up, President Emeritus of the Foundation, Tim Chapman. This is why we keep him around. First up today, Dr. Joey Lynn, Vice President of Student Affairs.
Wow, what a great crowd, what a beautiful morning, Tuesday morning in Hays, Kansas. Thank you all for being here. Today is about Richard and Dolores Fischli. Two individuals who attended Fort Hays State University, graduated, and never, ever forgot about their love for their alma mater. We call Fort Hays State forward-thinking, world-ready. The Center for Student Success is truly forward-thinking. Today and into the future, student demographics are changing. There are more first-generation students attending universities than ever before, including Fort Hays State. We will see an increase in students who will be in need of wraparound services, such as tutoring and mental health counseling, just to name a few. Thus, the need for this addition to our campus. This made possible because of Richard and Dolores. This innovative center will be connected to this beautiful building via a second-floor story walkway to the north. The center will be a 3-story building with the ultimate goal of providing key services to our students so each of them are retained and eventually walk across the stage at Gross Memorial Coliseum as Fort Hays State graduates. As I have said many times, if we're going to admit students to Fort Hays State, it is imperative that we help each of them through their academic journey. The center will focus on providing all students day and evening access to much needed services such as advising and career exploration, career services, free tutoring and academic support, personal and mental health counseling, student health services, along with relocating the offices of the Student Government Association, the Center for Student Involvement, the Office of Inclusion and Diversity Excellence, and potentially the Center for Civic Engagement. All of this connected conveniently to the Student Hub, the Memorial Union. This made possible because of Richard and Dolores. As lifelong K-12 educators, Richard and Dolores Fischli have been difference makers to literally hundreds of students over the years, utilizing their Fort Hays State University degrees to their fullest potential. With the addition of this building to this beautiful campus, the Center for Student Success will forever touch the lives of thousands of students with their quest to walk across the stage as Fort Hays State University graduates. On a personal note, I met Richard and Dolores for the first time when Tim Chapman and I traveled to Logan a few months ago. Went to their house, got invited in, had a lovely lunch downtown. It was obvious to me when we had a discussion that this center would be their legacy. I honestly had goosebumps when we drove away from the house. When we left Logan that day, I was so excited about Fischli's putting their name on this building. On the way home, Tim and I were driving. Richard and Dolores called us on the phone that day on the way home and thanked us for providing them this opportunity. They thanked us. Almost put me in tears on the way home. Tim can attest to that. It was so exciting. So I can't thank both of you enough for your belief in this project and your belief in the success of all of our students forever and ever. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the future Fischli Wills Center for Student Success.
And now to make a few remarks on behalf of Richard and Dolores, Tim Chapman, President Emeritus of the Foundation.
Thank you. First, I want to recognize the foundation and their staff for an absolutely fantastic year. Although there's still a month and a half to go to this fiscal year, you guys just don't realize all the hard work and everything that they do on a daily basis, and I think they deserve a round of applause. I'd also like to recognize I'll say lifelong friend and friends, Brad and Jane Boats, who are here with us this morning. Brad and I had the opportunity to work together for many, many years. And Brad was instrumental in working with Richard and Dolores for a long time. And I think, Brad, you deserve a lot of credit for everything that you've done for the foundation and with the Fischli. The Fischlis were two of the very first people that I met when I first came to the foundation. And since that time, and I could tell a few stories, couldn't I, Dolores? But I'll keep those to ourselves.
We met where?
In California, that's right. Since that time, they've done so much for the university. As Joey said, longtime educators, and they moved from Kansas to California. And as Dolores would say, the only reason we moved there was strictly for money. Richard recently shared it all began with the purchase of one hog at the age of 14. A few weeks ago, when we were meeting with the attorney in Stockton, Terry Sekonic, and signing the documents, Richard looked up after he signed the final agreement and said, "Well, honey, we just sold the hog." Terry immediately said, "Richard, you didn't sell your hog, you're passing it on." Let me share what that one hog has led to for the future of Fort Hays State. They first set up a life estate with their home in California. After they decided to move back to Kansas, they established a charitable trust, placed the home in the trust, and then sold the home. The foundation sold the home for a little over $1 million. That money designated for scholarships for Fort Hays students. Not bad. But listen to this. In addition, they support 10 scholarships at $6,000 each and support up to 4 to 5 departments at $10,000 each annually. Again, not bad. But they're just getting started. Today we're recognizing this couple for literally changing the landscape of this campus with the naming of the future Fischli Wills Center for Student Success. And additionally, setting up 5 endowment funds. Their irrevocable commitment of $5 million will enable the university to look to the future in building this wonderful facility. And in addition to that, they're setting up 5 endowed funds ranging anywhere from $200,000 to $300,000 each. Those endowed funds will support the Fischli Wills Center for Student Success, education, the arts, both visual and performing, departmental support, various program support, in addition to their final estate being added to their scholarship fund. The gift, when fully realized, will exceed well over $7 million. Richard, there's just one question we all want to ask you. Where in the heck did you buy that hog? And are there any more left? A simple thank you doesn't seem appropriate, but that's why we're here today. Your legacy, your true legacy, is all around you. You're going to change the lives here of Fort Hays students forever. It gives me goosebumps, and I'm so proud to call you my friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Emily Brandt, President of the Student Government Association, will join us now.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for being here and helping us thank a couple who are instrumental in the success of students here at Fort Hays State University. And though I haven't officially had a chance to meet you, I know that the officers who represented Student Government Association when they went to Stockton have had nothing but good things to say about you. In fact, I think one of them called you relationship goals. This building is a collaborative effort of students who, in a recent Student Government Association election, overwhelmingly voted to support a student fee that will raise an estimated $5.6 million for this building. The university and private donors who believe in the success of students at Fort Hays State University. So rarely do you see a partnership between academic affairs and student affairs that has the impact that the Fischli Wells Center for Student Success will have. As a first-generation student with only one more year to go, I feel like I'm just now starting to understand how to navigate my undergraduate career. As more and more students are first-generational, this center will make FHSU a premier example of adapting and meeting the needs of student populations. This project is a prime example of a university who values student success and achievement while understanding the ever-changing demographics of university students. As it has been coined, this one-stop shop is affording Fort Hays students and guardians the peace of mind that this is an institute of excellence and success which puts student needs first. The construction of the Fischli Wells Center for Student Success is imperative for our goals of retention and degree completion here at Fort Hays State University. We have the hardest working and most dedicated students in the state of Kansas. Our students work 40 or more hours a week. They are scholars, they are athletes, and the end of the business day often comes too quickly. With extended hours for services such as career exploration and academic advising, our students are getting the help they need to be successful not just here, but after their graduation date, whether that's postgraduate studies or a career in their chosen field. You never leave the Tiger family, as Mr. and Mrs. Fischli demonstrate so well. So thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Fischli, for believing in and supporting current and future generations of Tigers. You are the reason so many students choose to call Fort Hays State University home. So thank you on behalf of all students for being our champions.
Thank you, Emily, and thank you to all the students who voted in favor of the Fischli Wells Student Success Center. This, combined with the Fischli gift, puts us 2/3 of the way for funding this building. Many more opportunities will come to be a part of this facility, naming spaces inside, endowing positions of the people that will be working inside that facility. But Dolores, Richard, you kicked it off in an amazing way, getting us 1/3 of the way there. The students have taken us the next third, and I'm sure others in this room will follow your lead to get us across the finish line. Our final speaker today, President Andy Tompkins.
Well, I too want to express our thanks to Dolores and Richard for this generous gift. But we celebrate today not only the givers of this gift, but the incredible legacy that this gift will provide for future generations of students at Fort Hays State University. This is a university community that truly cares about and is committed to the success of each and every student. We've come to realize that our obligation in fulfilling this commitment requires new and innovative approaches to instruction and student support systems. We are blessed to have faculty and staff who embrace innovation and continually seek new and improved ways to help our students be successful. Your gift will help us join a select few universities across this nation to provide a comprehensive approach to student recruitment, support, retention, and completion that will enable this university to continue to thrive in service to our students. On behalf of a grateful university and our students for years to come, I express our sincere thanks and appreciation. Thank you both.
Before we start pictures, Dolores, would you like to say something?
I just think that we're very happy to be here and grateful for the opportunity, and we've enjoyed working with young people and providing for them so they can go to their future with happiness.
Thank you. With that, I'd be happy to take any questions.
You know, I don't know whether if we give it, you demanded it. Do we have this?
Well, they already have a lot.
But we do tried, we've tried all this year, the years that we have done, but there's a lot of people that came along the way to help us along the way, and we have indebted to all the people that are here, and we love everybody that come along, and thanks again for being there.
Richard, we're indebted to you, so thank you.